What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I just wanted to do a quick rundown today over what I have done to Apollo V2.5. As some of you guys know, last night my forks came in, so we do have new suspension on the bike. I started to record a video of me doing so, and with the low light, it just turned out to be, I would say it was decent. I do have some decent clips. I might throw some of those in here. If not, I'll just cut to the cinematic edit I just shot with everything on there. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown, show you guys the new forks, and then go from there. Today's video, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Also, I just wanted to remind you guys that I am doing a giveaway for a Fast Ace rear shock. So follow that giveaway video's instructions and you will be entered to win. But for now, let's jump into Apollo V2.5. Alright, so my new forks came in from TDR Pro Moto. They are just some basic, generic 735mm gold pit bike forks. They come with fork guards. They're actually really good, and the weight that are in them right now, the fluids, not too shabby. They feel nice and stiff. They do their job, but I am going to be replacing that with some 20 weight Multool fork fluid. But I'm highly satisfied with the quality of these forks, and I do need to get a shorter axle because I went from 12 to 15, and the 15 that I ordered is actually too long, and it's a little bit too long for the rear too. So if I was to swap out, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do about that. They can't cut it off because of where the grooves and stuff are, so what I'm gonna do is just order another one. But check it out, guys, these forks are actually decent, especially for the price. I paid $158. I think it was $162 after shipping, and it's free shipping. They came from Dallas because TD Pro Moto is in Dallas, so there they are right there. Pretty snazzy. Alright, as you've seen in other videos, ODI supplied it with the grips. Can't thank them enough for the grips. ODI looking out for me. They are one of the sponsors for 2020. Bike Graphics also decided they were going to wrap the bike in their cool graphic that we came up with. Looks really good. I like how the red complements the black, the gray, all that cool stuff right there. But this bike has turned out better than I ever would imagine it would have turned out. I can't believe that this is actually my bike. Every day I walk out in the garage and look at it, I'm highly satisfied. We have our matte black wheels with our polished spokes and our matte black hub wrapped up front with the Dunlop MX-33F. Nice and grippy tire. And then in the rear, we have the same wheel wrapped with the MX-52. As for exhaust for the bike, I was able to source a Big Gun Evo, which is for a CRF 50 down here in the header pipe. Once I get the new engine on, I'm going to take it to an exhaust shop, have them chop and extend it, and then weld in the section that we're missing. That way it fits and I don't have to do anything else. Everything else mounting wise is pretty good, but she complements the bike really well. Whoever had it before me probably 12'd it or something. It's got some nicks and stuff on there, but the pipe is in overall good condition, so I don't have to worry about the functionality of it. It's just a matter of stretching it out to the right length and getting it to where it needs to be. Rear brake, I am waiting on my new rear brake line and new rear brake master cylinder. Even though I do have a brand new one, it wasn't the color I wanted and I got a custom line, but I did rebuild and repaint the rear caliper, so that's the same one that used to be on there. It's just rebuilt and repainted, ready to go, waiting for our new brake line, which might possibly come in today, and then our new rear master brake cylinder, and then I can get my pedal on there and get the brakes and all that stuff worked out. Front brake wise, it said these were 50mm, but I have a 43mm brake caliper that I just mocked up to here and it fit just fine. The only thing is, without having the right axle, the wheel spacers and stuff are different, so I couldn't get it to actually stay on there, just because it was hitting the rotor instead of actually sitting on top of it. Overall, I'm happy with the way the bike turned out. The forks were kind of a pain in the butt to put on last night, but I'm glad they did go on. I wish I could have made a video of the install, which it's not really hard to install. It's just taking this bolt off right here, unbolting the sides of the triple clamps, getting your forks at the height you want them set, and then mounting everything back up, as long as you have the right bearings. Now, the bearings that it came with, brand new bearings, they fit the shaft perfect, but they were a little bit small for the neck of the bike. So I used the old bearings from the other forks that I took off, and it ended up working out just perfect. But I am so satisfied. That gold complements the bike really well. If this was a full-size bike, it would look like a complete factory race bike, ready to go, minus an engine. But yeah, I love the way that these forks complement this entire bike. It looked good with the black forks that I had on it, but I am just so stoked to see this thing come to life. I thought about it for countless hours and hours before ordering. There was times when I had stuff in my cart and I was going to order, and I pulled back and I was like, you know what, don't rush into it. Wait, we'll find the right solution, we'll find the right part. And it came together so perfect. It came together more than perfect. Like, my expectations were pretty low for the bike, but I should have held them high, because this is the highest quality pit bike build I think I've ever done. And that's why I'm not rushing to get an engine in here. Even though I have till May 23rd, I still have plenty of time, and I am so happy with the way this thing turned out. Handlebars, I went ahead and just ordered a generic set of 22mm or 7/8, whatever you want to call it. Just some bars from TDR Moto Pro. And that is until May 5th, until Micro Metals can get some bars back in stock and get me a pair sent out. I've been trying to get some for like 2 months, but the pit bike lows and the pit bike bars in general are just so popular. I do have a new front brake master cylinder that came with that new brake. I still have the unbreakable levers. Instead of just a regular throttle, I went ahead and went with a quarter turn throttle, which it's all, well, I would say it's all billet, but the throttle tube is still plastic. But it's a one piece. Some of the quarter turns I've seen actually come apart in 2 pieces. This one is a one piece. This glass will come off, and then on the other side over here, underneath the grip back in here, it's got 2 screws that I take off to go ahead and mount the cable. I have never used one of those before, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it put on, and then I'll raise my brake master cylinder back up once I get the brake and stuff mocked up. We do have our little stock gas cap for now. Oh, and speaking of that, I went ahead and changed out the steel tank or metal tank that comes on the Apollos, and I got a plastic one. The CRF70 style worked, considering this bike is based off of CRF70. So I got that all worked out, got rid of that metal tank, and I don't have to worry about rust anymore. But there's the bike right there. It looks so clean. I can't believe that this is my bike. I can't wait to drive around with it in the back of the truck, and I can't wait to take this thing on so many adventures, so many races, so many different events. And I am building an exact replica of this bike. I'm gonna build 2 of them. This one, since it was the first one built, I'm gonna put my heart and soul into it. It's gonna be my dedicated race bike. And then I'm gonna build an exact one of the same exact bike once I can source out the frame and stuff. And that will be my practice bike slash free ride bike slash this mess around bike. But I want it to look the exact same as this one without sacrificing this one itself. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is what I've got done so far to Apollo V2.5. I do have a bunch of other parts and stuff that are on the way, and I do still plan on ordering some of the things I need to finish buttoning this thing up. But for now, that's the bike. Remember, you can enter in the giveaway for the Fast Ace Rear Shock by going to the giveaway video and following the simple instructions that I asked in the video. A lot of you guys followed the instructions, but most of you guys aren't subscribed. And if I happen to choose you, or the generator happens to choose you, and you win the shock, if you're not subscribed through the YouTube app, then you're disqualified, and I'll move on and I'll pick another winner. So just a friendly reminder, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. But without further ado, without more of me rambling, I made a montage of the bike in its glory. So you guys sit back and enjoy that. Appreciate you for following, appreciate you for liking the videos and interacting with me as usual. Never thought that this channel would get to where it is right now, but I'm happy it is where it is right now. So less rambling. Appreciate you guys for watching. Enjoy this montage of Apollo V2.5.